Happy New Year, and welcome back to the Morningwood Chronicles. My name is Gerard, I'm 60 years old, and today is day 40 of a 180-day experiment to see if artificial intelligence can help guide me back towards metabolic health. Specifically, can it help me regulate my blood lab results and get my blood work back into normal range? Can it help me to persuade my doctor to reduce or eliminate medication I've been taking for 6 years to deal with diabetes and high blood pressure? And can it perhaps help me, with a little luck, to even regain my morning vitality, if you know what I mean? Let's talk about it. Over the last couple of weeks, every day I have been making a video about a surprise or a challenge that I have encountered in the first 6 weeks, or phase 1 of this metabolic reset guided by ChatGPT. Today I'd like to share with you an unexpected and welcome surprise that happened to me over the last few weeks. Anybody who's watched these videos before knows that in the past I've had rather poor sleep habits and been a lover of refined carbohydrates, anything from Snickers bars to potato chips and croissant and baguettes and pasta and rice. But 6 weeks ago, when I uploaded all of my blood work up into ChatGPT, artificial intelligence came back with a formula, customized just for my situation. And that formula or recipe to help me achieve my health objectives included things like walking for 10 minutes after every meal and eliminating electronic devices from my bed and from my nighttime sleep routine, in addition to a few tweaks on how I eat. I've cut out booze. I have mostly cut out refined carbohydrates. I eat more slowly. And importantly, I sequence the way that I eat my meals. I can eat pretty much any meal, but I eat the proteins and the fats and the fibers and the acids first. It doesn't have to be very much. Even just a few bites is enough to sort of prime the pump. My carbs usually come last in the meals, and they're mixed in with other ingredients, not eaten naked, if you will. And any positive surprises that I have encountered are a result of all of these things together. It works as a system. This is not a diet. This is not a calorie counting or calorie depriving program. This is a system that works as a whole. And so I'd like to share with you today something that totally surprised me in a way that I really couldn't be more pleased about. I've always carried my tension in my jaw, had a tendency to clench my jaw. And I noticed relatively fast into this process, maybe after 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, that I wasn't clenching my jaw as much. Of course, I got on the ChatGPT and said, I'm not clenching my jaw as much. And what it came back with is that this is because my metabolic system is found a better state of equilibrium much less bouncing around with my glucose and with my insulin and with my cortisol. And as I learned more about the systems that make this work and why I wasn't clenching my jaw, I realized that I was also feeling generally calmer. And I wasn't doing this to become calmer, but this is what's happened, and I sort of like it. It kind of works for me. It's almost hard, really, to admit this at my age. Feels like I should have known this so much before. But I'm learning it now, and I'm reporting back here in the forests of Washington State every day on a surprise, a challenge, a test result, and there'll be some test results coming up soon, because day 40, I expect to go back to get my next labs at around day 60, and I'm going to reveal them here. And I hope that you'll join me to find out whether artificial intelligence has been guiding me down the right path or down a rabbit hole. So I wish you all the best, and your families all the best for this new year, 2026. And I'll see you here again for another edition of the Morning Wood Chronicles.